Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com, and it's the end of the month, so we're going to do social media updates for libraries today. We have a lot of big news, but before we get into that, just want to remind you that if you like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can suggest a topic for a future episode of the Library Marketing Show down in the comments or at superlibrarymarketing.com. Stick around also for Kudos a little later, but let's get into the news first. And number one story, probably not most important, but really exciting and essential, is that TikTok is adding auto captions to its videos. So that's going to make it really easy for those libraries that are posting videos to TikTok to make them accessible. Take advantage of that feature. At first, it is only going to be available for American English and Japanese, but they are promising to add languages in the future. If you want to read more about how this works and how to put it to use in your library TikTok videos, I've got a link down below the show description so you can read that full article. But if you are doing TikTok, you definitely need to add auto captions so you can be accessible. The second story I want to share with you is a new report from Sprout Social about the best times to post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Now, I am not going to share those with you in this video because number one, they're going to change again in 3 months. But what I want to do is give you a little context and tell you how you can approach studies like this. So Sprout Social studied the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter posts of their users, something like 30,000 accounts. And that's how they're pinpointing what they call the best times to post. One of the reasons I don't share the results of this is because those are going to change constantly. We're about to get into summer for Northern America, so that's going to have an impact on when people are using social media. But also, I don't think the results are all that applicable. For instance, one of the best times to post on Facebook is like Wednesday at 3 a.m. And yes, you can schedule a Facebook post to go out at 3 a.m., but I don't know that I would do that. What I would do instead is look at the insights for your particular library and find times when people are online in your community, and that's when you should post. The other thing about these reports, when they come out and they're like, here's the best time for this, that, and the other, then everybody starts posting during those times, and it's no longer the best time to post because now you have all of this competition. So read it. I've got the link down in the show description, but then also just look at your insights and make sure that you are posting at the best times for your particular community. The third story I want to share is really, really interesting. This is this is actually something that the folks at Instagram were talking about. Instagram chief Adam Mosseri was talking the other day about whether hashtags actually increase engagement on Instagram, and basically he said, no, they actually don't. They don't increase reach. They don't help views. They're really more for sorting content. So if people want to find content about books or reading, they will be able to find it easily, but they don't help with reach and engagement, which is kind of mind-blowing that he would say that, but thank you for being honest with us, Adam. And I just wanted to bring that up because we use a lot of hashtags on Instagram and we're hoping that they're going to increase our reach. And I think we should start rethinking the kinds of hashtags that we put into our Instagram posts and why we do it based on what Adam said. So I'm going to put the link to that interview down in the show description so you can read it and think about it. Okay, I'm really curious what you have to say about all of that news today. Let me know down in the comments, or you can go to superlibrarymarketing.com and click on the Library Marketing Show tab to send me an email. You can nominate a library, your own library even, for Kudos, and you can suggest a future topic for an upcoming episode. We do have Kudos today, and Kudos today goes to the Brighton Public Library. And this is a self-nomination, so somebody who works at the library. I hope it's okay with her, but I'm going to actually put her explanation of this in the show description down below. So they looked at their demographics and they have pivoted the focus and strategy for their Instagram account to be early literacy focused. And they did that because they looked at what people were clicking on in emails. They were looking at their community. They weren't really getting a whole lot of engagement on their Instagram account before. Women ages 25 to 45 make up the majority of their demographic, and those women are concerned and thinking a lot about early literacy, so that's why they decided to focus on this, and it's working for them. If you want to take a look at their Instagram account, I put the link to it down in the show description. I think this is just like brilliant and a great example for other libraries. If you're looking for a strategic focus for your social media accounts, follow what Brighton Public Library did. Okay, what did you think of today's show? I hope you liked it. If so, give me a thumbs up. Please comment, share this video with other folks working in libraries. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really love it if you did so. Thank you so much for spending time with me again, and I'll see you next time.